Good.
I think one of the big question marks for me is I'm grateful that our kids have food and that we're going to be able to continue to serve the lunches. But a massive part of this is that it looks like we're going to be asked to be the ones to fund that setup and that delivery process. So from what I have gleaned so far, the lunches will be dropped off to us. I don't know yet whether they're hot, cold, anything about them, what sort of containers they are, or even where that'll be dropped off. But effectively the rest of it is our responsibility. So the distribution of going to students, the clean up, the tidy up, the management of healthy food, do we keep it hot, do we keep it cold? None of those things have been made clear to us, and it looks like it'll be at our expense. So while I guess the argument from David Seymour is that he's cut a lot of money out of the existing budget, one of the questions I have is I think that's at the expense of the school.
Privilege, actually, yeah. It's a privilege. I don't really have time to go, bring lunches to school or like have breakfast. So it's a real niceness. I can't really think of the word, but yeah, it's like really nice, really nice.
Today I have vegan chili salsa. It's really important because if you don't have food, your brain will stop working and stuff. For me, it's hard to concentrate if I didn't have anything to eat the whole day. Yeah.
It's healthy and also nutritious, and also because it gives us a lot of energy for the day, and it could really help us to learn and not have us going up and down regularly just to get either food or water during class.
I enjoy the lunches because I can't focus well on an empty stomach. I'll be too busy focusing about what I'm going to make when I get home. So I feel like my learning would be impacted without them.
Most of the information I've received so far is similar to mine, is that it feels a little bit fast. It feels like none of us really know what's actually happening. The details still need to be worked out. So most of the people I speak to don't know what the food is going to be, don't know when it's going to be delivered, don't know what the additional costs and benefits are going to be, up upon the school and upon the community. Most of my community need the food, they need the lunches. So in that respect, it's a win. We do have food for our kids for lunches next year, and I'm grateful for that, because the other side of the equation is we didn't have lunch at all, which is that's a bigger issue. So I'm grateful that we have lunch. The community are supportive of the fact we have lunch. It's just whether those extra layers of things that we have to do make it harder, for it to be sold. I'm grateful that we have lunch. I'm grateful that our kids will get food. So in that, I'm really appreciative that, because the alternative from Mr. Seymour and the government was that there wouldn't be any. So I'm grateful there is some, but I'm not sure that it's actually the best use of money. I would question whether, quite frankly, are our kids worth $3? And the answer is yes, they definitely are. And $3, most of us couldn't go down to the local shop and buy a coffee or a pie for any less than that. So how much are they worth, and how much is their education worth, and is $3 going to actually give them what they need? Grateful we've got it, but lots of question marks about what that will end up looking like in the long run.